No siabo Ghana this year. Yamamunyina jubie mama kwa basunje fie peace 104.3 and wasugu so wutie braso sense me okotwi eba brema na semfo age bre waso no so na nwumire de beso mo se kasepo ense me be se twan ho need 100.9 okay 101.7 shape house and crying abeka junction and yeso mo de afiri ukopie mu ewa santemantemu a yenua no hello kasebo kremu na 101.5 radio stations ni doson Ghana enamono ne wonyi na ebo makasebo yi ebi adu abobo ano social media platforms ahodo on so benya bia hwe wadwen kyere fatum brepom ya gibre na yakenkan e dia ma despite media YouTube no so Facebook Peace FM online and say Peace 104.3 etwegu so live kono ko hwebi ene ye memede da wadwen kyere odi tumu a ye begibre na yakenkan e di amawo na enseba nwumre yasini koso na ye de beso mo se kasebo ye chemu mienu emuno tia no yenkan so da eni nsem bi otodwa na watwemu ne ditie na eno so yakaka ye ho na emu manwumre die no ye betodwa wo mu bi ene sei Ghana mampanya be die tire Professor Jane na opoku agima wakasa e de todwa se Ghana mabunu no yenhwe na yenhye pa ye fanta wa na brabo ati se na be no my Ghana ebenya dachi
Chief of Staff on Monyanfo Julius Debra ese abafo kwan so a ye di dwuma no yenhwe se civil service ebedi kan ewom
aya Ghana fo nyina ni masem sementem ho ase koso e wativido mantem kura ye frɛ no boko emu na anese fo ho no wontimi mpie no akwanwuma so anwumere yi ye ne ebi ebetwetwe nkomo
MPP kasamafo ema atoyeti fido mantemu yewra adohari eno se big push agenda no atoyeti fido mantemu yenya ye de
na enano akwahoma sika fotosanfo kokenkan wo mrase bedwe fiedom kuma ne de bo wasore ko na ohini bi wo fimfi mantemu wo se wa pilot pa nana adenti
Pre-tertiary Teachers Association panyipa wada wonwano yerakin eli awudu ese wasra ban se se wo bo aswafo bi mu ani abedieche wo appointment efa nwumasua afamu a wonhwe se nipa ne edi ne dwuma e wo nwumasua asoeye
ensem ye betodwa anwumre yi ena yaboboso edi amamuyi na ensem ye todwa na watwemu ne ditie ne bi so ene se Ghana mampanyi wura John Dramani Mahama na watwemu ka se di tudwa se yanka ne Ghana mampanyi ne obenfo John Evans Atamels ne hyehyeye ene na mamuo pa ode som Ghana no yenhwe hunu se resetting agenda no ebema so abanfa so
Medasi aprobo omampanyi John Dramani Mahama edi kopie mu woti mantemu anu se adwobreo
na watwemu fotosanfo kasa ye kirem sa afene mpamu owa mpempen so Ghana sika sema kwakoduru a esani dodo
na ewo oswafo a wo hwe sika sem so wo se levy any COVID-19 any levy bi mu a wo ho no o meyi e de afiri ho
na watwemu ana fotosanfo kasa di tudwa se big push agenda no abambefa sansihye no so akwan na akwantempon dodo na de afi obehu sisi
na domkuma ewo mrahye bedwafie na watwemu ebra na fotosanfo eba bekekan budget ni wo mu pieye
na Bolgatanga Central mrahye bedwani na watwemu kenkan kire mu say afei na Ghana for tie budget enya Bible mu asem
na aswafo a wo hye amonone ensem so ese MPP amamu a wo mbebu ye no no mpese esikasem omugunu kra
na budget yi hu sansem adwadifo se yeguta Ghana city yekodwa so dollar ne enya bi nto budget yakan awie yante ho asem na budget be no
na guta president Dr. Joseph Obin ese saban edi hihye egu akwamu se obama city na jan na so de a ene ne kwan so ano no
wei eni nsem bi to dwa ne awatwimu ena yesini koso yebeka aka ye ho na kasebo mu aseda de enconfirma this way chocolate drinking no a any unsu hie special ice odwa so special range of drinks nsunie best point best assurance you tun chene ka ho bi we nyina ebu echidom na nadwe anuanu mienu asin konwa kasepo ye de esomwo akenkanfo me Sadat Mohammed Mene
mame akosua etonam
Jumadie sunku bia baso ewo mfimfim mantemu ne di ode to so ene Pan-Africanism na empenifo se ni die for tenene die se no ntino woto nsa e de fra Ghana mampenya be die tire Professor Nana Jane Opoku agima mopeni so je penie e de nanim anyam kokopie mu ewo jumadie sunku yi ase na prof kasem ne na wo tire mu sei o man bia woni maburu ne sabi na woni dache Ghana ho ye dodo be 33 million ye tire a ebu fa kese ne ye mabunu edi adanse so o man Ghana ye daachi efepapa na enye se o mabunu no ano na tese wo daachi aba be ye di ama wo se Ghana daachi ne bekoso aye fese ne ye mabunu do ne kire de ne ho behia se mpenifo hyeda eche mabunu no kutupa ewo enkan komunimdie mu adesua mu na won so no kina bi no otimi tumpom o man Ghana daachi etimi ye fe wo se wo kina bi no mpenifo to besa mpenifo to sa mabunu die mu na eko na mabunu ne ya nhwe na se bi mpredua se ya ntene te wanamo ntimi anya fa wo kina no Ghana ye daachi ewen wo se wo kase ya no wo besere Ghana fo se yemfo yeni endi mabunu na che adesua fam ensan dwuma tete ya fam afensu yembo nnwuma to wo se ne be na mabunu benya biayo na mabunu timi nya adwuma ye na Ghana otua to kakra ebebo mo man mpuntuo ne chechire ne nkanko no atumi afa ne ntuma pa edi afira Professor Nana Jane Opoku Agyeman. Obenfo Nana Jane Opoku Agyeman eye Ghana mampanyi abedi etiri ene wode saa ensemu etudwa wabere kopie mu ewo mfimfim mantemu na ye koso na etieti afidie ne tomu pe ye bebo eno no na onso watumi atibi nsemu a o mampanyi abedi etiri ede etudwa
beautiful things and important things. And when we come to our continent, one huge advantage is with our youth. We need to invest in them and we need to have youth-centered policies. And this is what this government that I'm proud to be part of is trying to do. When we say that the youth is our future, we need to mean it. And it must reflect in everything we do. And that, as I said, is what we are trying to do. Again, on the African diaspora, I'm trying to hold my peace because we've heard all the beautiful things and important things being said. We've seen the dramatization is very, very important. And I want to thank Nana Yaba and her colleagues for making this happen. I'm very proud to see that. And I also want to urge that we bring more of our youth to these festivals, whether especially if they live outside of the continent. When we talk about exchange programs and so on, let them also come and experience what it is that maybe their parents have lost or which their grandparents have lost.
Ghana mampanyi abedi etire Obenfo Nana Jane Opoku Agyeman nene ena etwagu yi na ne kasa etire no akwansara so afo urumnyanfo Ablaji Fagomashi won so kasa na wo kirem se mpampini atonsa e de fram no ne fo so mfo ni nkiremu e wo man Ghana sabi enya Ghana ye ho ne teyen anase enya bi ma na boro so ne se wo ba mehwe keke da bi ye pese Ghana fo ankoaso mu ntino kokodi nkofo amaso no wo sa san wo ne chi no bepi wo man Ghana mu biem ne wo koye won saka no wo fo mbehye nwuma mu ne mbo no wo man ne da chi nya fe san se mpinfo sei won sa chi be ye wo dese den kura mpa enti se won sayim.
Ghana is not just offering tour, it is offering a homecoming, a truth-telling, a healing space, and a movement. We are boldly stepping forward as a center of pan-Africanism in the 21st century, not in rhetoric alone, but through action, infrastructure, and intentional programming. This is our moment to rise, not only as custodians of heritage, but as innovators of a new African future, rooted in identity, equity, and global solidarity.
Orumnyanfo Ablaji Fagomashi eye akwansara so afo ne ne ena etwagu yi na eno akire no osaberma kwesi ata otosumbienu eye oguaman hene na nanso kasa biem sere Ghana mabunu se yenso ya mamre yenso ya mane yensu ni ya ban yeduane ye kasa yensua ne no ena bema ya danso efira fufuro mu na wosa gina so esere se Ghana yenhwe hu ni se enema hodo Yakopon ede adom ye no ye bebo ho ban na afensu ye disika hyemu ne eno so nyina no atima koso na ahye wo man no animunyam.
Let us invest in our identity, our history, and our people. To the youth, you are the torchbearers of tomorrow. Own your culture, master your history, and channel your creativity for the progress of your people. As we celebrate Pan-Africanism 2025, let this be a turning point, not just a gathering, but a movement.
Penyane ne etwagu yi wo saberma kwesiata otosumienu uguaman hene na ne kwakra mu no mfimfim mantamu so afo urumnyanfo aduamoa ekọ penyin wo kire oso afo nso ekasa bi
For our brothers and sisters who came from outside Ghana, I want to ask you, all the time when you come home, ask us questions, ask us to give accountability to what was left, because we need to account to you about what was left for us to manage as managers of state resources. And that is why, for me, the resetting agenda of His Excellency President John Mahama fits in this description, that we need to do something about our situation.
Opinion ne etwagu yeyi ayi wonu nyamfo aduamoa ekọ opinion wo kire emfimfim antamu so afọ Patricia Sefa Fisher na Manibor enie.
Chief of Staff Onimonyamfo Julius Debra and was say abafo kwan a yefa so edi djuma e wo ma wem ebre aduse wo se yetremu pa nditru aban adwumayefo ene aban adwuma mu ene wo se omu page mu pa wo se nkane ukopie mu e wo aban adwuma mu eno ane se ye kwape paper na ya pepe ne tro no a toda kurampo na kopie mu e wa ya sabia hodo no a ofo da e kohwe no enya asem koto atimi tira ho a enya hu foda wo se saa ne ma ne nya ebre aduse yes sano ne yede ko abefo kwan so na onimonyamfo Julius Debra de sansemu atudwa ebra na Ghana Civil Service for womo abasobode a adwumadi a womo eye no ene okopie mu ase ene ode sansemu atu edwa.
We are living in a time where technological advancement is not just shaping the future, but redefining the present. Digital tools, data systems, artificial intelligence, and automation are revolutionizing how governments across the world operate. In Ghana, the civil service must be at the heart and forefront of this transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, today's civil service is no longer limited to filing papers and manually processing applications. The modern civil service staff must therefore be digitally literate, data-driven, and agile.
Enu achino onimonyamfo Julius Debra etwa so se enu ti na ban no ada 1 million Ghanaians ene digital skills no adi se Ghana ni bia de ne ho be hyem se de be abefo kwan so ayedi djuma ebekọ nanim na oman no sikasem so afa ntuma pafra nu ti no aban no ayese abadjuma yefo nyina abrenu bia wode wo mo befa ntitie mu se de be ya wo mo djuma wo mo eyede mo oman no ebetimi akọ nanim.
President Mahama's administration recognizes the socio-economic benefit of an inclusive digital economy and launched the 1 million coders program on April 16, 2025, aimed at training 1 million Ghanaians with digital skills to drive Ghana's digital transformation and economic growth. The initiative plays a pivotal role in nurturing a new generation of digital professionals. The idea is to invest in the future of Ghanaian youth through technology and innovation. Let me also use this opportunity to challenge the entire civil service. Note that the future will not wait. The digital revolution is not coming. Instead, it is already here.
Enia yete ye a chief of staff yedua onimonyamfo Julius Debra no kasa wie ya pe ebra na 2024 civil servant award ceremony ekoso no best chief director ya wono enya award no owura yere Eunice Sumani Osai enso ekasa sei.
As I prepare to leave the service soon, I consider this not just as a personal achievement, but also a crowning moment in my professional journey. A rewarding culmination of years of service, and I could not have asked for a more fulfilling way to close this chapter. I leave the service with a grateful heart, proud of what we have accomplished together, and hopeful for a bright future for the Ghana Civil Service.
Enia yeti ye wono eno ye best chief director 2024 owura yere Eunice Asmani Osai yenua Esther Owusuwa Labi ene tro amanie ebreye.
Aya Ghana fo ni masem so kopie mu ewa tifi epoye mantemu a mekire Upper East mantem kura fe no bokomu a mentemu ase koso na ehya se nyene akere papa na abadwuma fe wo ho no mo de ne dodo na ntimi mpiemfi wo de mo po na mpese wakọ adwuma so akyerɛkyerɛ fo nse ntimi nkɔ anase fo nso ntimi nkɔ edi ehu ani suro ɛna tese abɛhwe wona kuma mu ma ɛne wo ho no mo a yɛse sebi pharmacist bi anase obi a woton aduru Ghana de bɛka sɛ oyɛ drug store wo pon a wato ni stop yabo ni tuoku no obetimoto so yaboni tuoku no pemfo yaboni tuoku no eku amanfo saa enti amache saa nurse fo mpo ho no no ehunu sura be shoma kuma mu omuntimi mpiempo na mpese o makware sabia ama nurse fo omusu esere wo so afo hwa pomuden so se ade no wote ho no mu wontimi nkwa adwuma de na te wote ho no mfa so enisan aban be hwe na wonfa baas be si ho bia nko nukurum o kire bi na sa asumdwe ba na o pese o mo sa be adwuma bi mu a o beje penie na o masan aba na yebekwa ahoma no so na yeni nurse ni ba ko atwetwe nkomo bibi nti yemfa ni din entudwa o hawa wo komuo no anase wo ni nuanom ekomuo no wo fa mu nkyiremu ensom yen menua o ti menka asumdwe fie peace ni me mo ajo emu akwaba
real
na ehemfa potin ewo upper east na oye adwuma
bachomejuma
boko na no krese mu ntimi nkwa adwuma sania mekrata yitire mi
this time but the whole of last week na yanko nti this week Monday ni yakoye and tenda you were dream about 10 a.m. nti yohana ye in charge on the kun obaye no ba ka chen say ye kun mampusi ni wo kumase no matter say omobusianfo na omo boko say omoso ebekun nti sadia omo be start nti ba sa ye ncha lo boy amanye na ye so ye mano mo vacation nti ye mani nyane ko itwumem nti ba sa na ye say obia saneba ni idwan nti idwan ye ba ye office be ka so mo say na yate Mama for a bushing be from me, Jana Banam so any question, any query at 2 to your coffee. And they pass it. Oh, be do fear 1 less than 30 minutes. Pop from any this and less and Miriam no cafe. And yes, she dumb star won't mean pumpy. No, baby. Until Hannah any free south. Me afefe ya ho ye na wo fie wo he saa na de ya de tia o de transfer kwa na ya sama so tam so ye ne sa bra se ha se ni e ma e ka ya ho no mo ha nti se ya ne be dia e de ke be se sa ba no e ma sa da ye nko fie na dombe because ma dwen se ntokan esu ntwane enkachna nti sana bedia me ke mesa ban o ma ye ho for soundness yen ko fi na mun dai di letter kwa na mun letter na sa ba se san ye juma wa han enwo e bamba se 10 good years about 2015 10 good years in me baboko nyafe esa mo ha ye busia na yen kwa de bi tumika na ye maka ye jane mejan ye mejan
na o ka say enura muko fie chire no pepa bi eno ye den ya
mo pusi for na eba bokufo no so moko munyo okuma so so na retaliate
no na eden no mo ye eye anu yie ana say se country ana
ha de mo US aha no ya check ko no match mienu nti mampusi fonti mimba kusa on the side na kusa fonti minko mampusi sa na moreover yes audience yes yen cross information bia no moka omote no maka na yen na jefe edua na yen kojuma na say peti ya na te wie adwanya ba fi
okay na before enra kumasi asem ni besi a mosesa mo niam akofie no na san na situation tie wo ho
oh na me de na me nukuri mante ye ku obi okumasi ye ku kusasi ni okumasi ni de beda Facebook me nyina ye tie ba ye ku mampusi ni no yante until say omobe ka chere se anfa na ye hu se mo ku mampusi ni okumasi nti ni yante ta se mo ha mo ka wo mo ko mkasa yen pinti nipa no obem no akan English ama wati ase aha bibi wa muka yen ti no mutimi ni announcement omka okusansi among English and among country my aunt into Abia or down to be our banner, no cow tree and Nakusasi. Now what the moon says say never yes idea. And here one we visit there and
okay. Now most sorry a name a signer and Yama City. I will book
no penny from Enra the sea. Never say be a bear 1 hour in a ente from Enra and the real. I'm not pana if January on a basis in West 9. To show how much one. I'm sad so yeah, the sea. There less than 1 hour. I am in so toying, and ante. Yante, she be free any moment. We are much more happy at home.
I see. Tonight, say, I sabia hodie, modie. Eno ano no ma firi hokra obi ebo no ho adwa wori fie
se obi a won dwa wori fie
okay te se na mo hwe animu de firi aban chen no sesi suma ebiem
yes aban se kro no maka che se omo de mo pese aban emesi sama ene ho firi kro mu ha na nye man to man kusasen man pusin to kan bema to bema mo sa no maka enti almost sanya sa padia omo it is said some of can kon cheta ban no ene ho man e kutan kura kai ho na mo ma transfer na from the start me because they have to propose a man ge a hard po gana ba se kuta aha kan ha na ka so me gana ko faka e je gane yi abugo ya ni praga ani e-bike scooter no we continue ni sadly say be any bi say bi afa kan do bibi ba now stop kan do on fa but no we gana ko fi na wa ba fa o do ko fi asa ko fi te be saba say on no me transfer nem da fi ma sa be yeduma and fa how bi an e bi am last 3 weeks we met back bullet you zinc no say we feel better on the bed so na me ya do say no ne banya outside e duane I put your finger on my phone so to see it perfect the rest of I so one you transfer no my transfer number fee in be yeduma
okay we answer na me ja okwan kra mo akono ye nyuma bi sei no obahwe na mo wo bia group bi na penyini edama no mo ne mo mpenifo na say mo nuano me wo mpate ho ma twetwe nkoma wo munya na pen so say ne amo penie
wa uka ya ka uka mo se na mo ya kono obi pra na obi ya ha ne be hwe wo mo wo mu sa say necessary hwe ya refo mo but eso kwa hu hia eso kwa se bi ye wa se se o ma me ne be boka be for free ha adu akofi eso obusia intent mean chan to kwwe esunka en enkacha na sebi eso ba hwe yan kwanso ge be hadwen be hadwen
ame ebebo mo ho ban yenya ba ye tinin kan o ye nurse ni ewo boko na mentemo ase ekoso boko no ena chese me ko pe bia bedi ene be ye de na nampa na ato wo mo na no kan amera ho ni se kan nya adwuma wo ho eye moto ni ade na nipa no no ode wotena moto so akọ ekuru na gya no ono so pe ba bia adwane afa enti wo no usa no gina bia ewo hefa enti do ma de srede no aban hwe na so be kokofo ma be fi a won hwe na wonye ne sa na agya amanfo ma omuso munya muti endidim
Atoye atifido mantemu MPP kasa mafo owura yawo ado Harry ejaba na dodo na ede freno enu wose ebra na fotosanfo Dr. Keso atofo se kopie mu awomrahye bedwefie ya wose aban no ya kwan bi mu aye big push no wose saa ne ma no obepie mu awato atifido mantemu akwan ye nya bi wo hye akwan bi ti se adwofo wose kwadwo krom kwan na afe enchi ni elibo dade so akontomra ne akwan bi mu wombobo ye no na akwan a abandada no edikan ediama contract dada na emom no abai enhedambo kwan foforo bia ewo big push no emu
sikafo fra watu ni din say $10 billion also de be big push no say kwan na enye ni nyina no me bobo bia bebre so wo mu no wogya to e na ekwan bi ete say dade so tu akontomna eno no abandada na etwa mu no already e de ama contractor no so no aba site aye adwuma ema minister of rules our parliament about a month or 2 months ago making a clear say contractor na adwuma kakra wo so from enchi to kojo to pechi
na enu achi no Henry Ado asanto aso ese saban no pa pese atoya tifidu mantem adehye enya akwan no faso de a eno wose nkatia so kunkumso ena yemetwa nkwanta ekoyemetwa ena fe abrewa krom eko yellow camp ne ne keka ho no wonhwe no nye na anya sade a na wonim se atoya tifidu adehye de big push omanya ho emfaso
nana dankwa akufo adoba omia aban e dey ama contractors no ewo site na wafa the same contract no ne source of funding no already known or established na wa brand no anase watu ni din afra na ntoma foforo etu ni din big push say aban na ni abere so obebo western north regional ye wo kwanya already no high ene de aban ensa ensomu ye ewo ye abakwasem ekwan bi ti say from ye akatiso to ye kunkumso road ekwan bi ti say nyemetwa to Nyametwa. Ekwan bi te say Abrewa Kurom to Yellow Camp. Ekwan bi te say Sewam to March 4. Ekwan bi te say Afodowa Junction to Afodowa.
Onipa ayati ninken atoyati video mantemu MPP kasamafo owura yawo Ado Harry na yenua kwa ama kontobo aten Lord FM sehwe kwai ene chiro amaniboi ebreyen.
Enano yawo da ena fotosamfo olumenyamfo atoba force nkopie mu amrase bedwefie. Afene mpa mu akwa masika okenkan ye na ansa no olumenyamfo no kura be hya kenkan budget no ena dom kuma no Mr Speaker ye de ye tena ha party budget ni bi enye yi ena speaker sa de munya Ghana fo ena so ye Ghana fo pa na ya ha no say na anu ablekuma no fa bato no speaker wankasa onim ma abone yi sabi nipa kwabra ni timi huri firi na afo na wa huri na mwemu sa atifi na akwa hedi ni nua to fom eno ede no aban nka ho aseb intabana nka ho asema budget yenti ampani ampani nuane ampa ene omupie ye na piadom koma ni pie ye ena amakoko pie mu ewo ogwa emfimfima ntemu a ogwa na no matena nkonwa wo hin penyina na so wo hempon da wana no na obora asankoma ansa otoso miensa na ekire mu se ne na no ya wedesi ye no wodi dom kuma no ho ya pa MPP4 wo se di ansa na mu twa to ho no sa no wase budget a opening ba kenkan ye no sabi enye ndc for budget enye MPP for budget eye Ghana for budget na obi beka se bia nana se MPP for hoyi omu a enye ma omu firi mu so ntosi ni nto omko a enye mfumso bia ena wase de bi kakra bi mpo na aka no eye Ghana for ne to obade ma amwo enti ye kenkan budget no sa Ghana for kakra no ewo se moti na omudi mu omra se bedwafie ho anya hwekura no wo ho na upie kwa sa no a sa Ghana ni na wo to obade ma no edie pa na wo ka de a kire no wo na say anamuntu odum kuma no tuye no wadi wo ho ya popa
Abrekuma violence now the reading of the media budget. A mass may be any we see the group Abrekuma violence we san and sana media budget rekankani or about media budget working in the interest of the country. Now Abrekuma violence the interest in that violence rests in a political party which is MPP. Now but I didn't see na the mother or Sadamano. One yen the one sana media budget or about say working budget. The minority was shala, and I was sure to safeguard the interest of a political party, and I was sure to save the interest of the public. Here it refers to as Ghana. The mere was sorry, Nja Sembia, minorities or Trawa, Njo Obo Ghana from Winter.
Na enwache no na chire mu say fotosanfo ewura to ba force working kan ko masika no chire mu say nipa be 14,000 ena wondi chicha abanyakatu anwoma so ohwe mo ba bia hu omo ena hu adwuma bia so omo ye boso me so yetua won ka ma okogidi ena na chem sa saade no wote na ne nsurum ha no papopa obesra ban sa ban fo ne nansi form saade no ye hwe ne yentu ase da nipa bia so a ye be kye ne wo no ye fa ne famra kwan so
Ayemia, young school, verification, or they had not been validated, and I'm what. Therefore, we don't go neighbor 14,000, in spite the fact that one verify on one John go. Nesisiala, wait your one people, I build the ND Saba, we boom there, son the paper 14,000, one verify one. Sika with Jam on Wabaja, and Obadiah Mwaka, and when we are responsible for the payment of that amount, I don't going to be asked to refund the money, and we're gonna have problem. You lack leadership responsibility in our accounting system.
Nana Obur asankoma ansa otoso miensa anka fo hene eno no na akopie mu mfimfim mantemu so a ewugwana na matan konwa wo ohene panyini potoka sem no senior chief ena wo gibre edi nsem yi to kwasi mensa Igil FM anim seye na ebegina kwasi mensa amane boy so na ya homeka sebo no so ye ba ensem bi otodwa na wotwumu de ditie ebesi ne koso na yasaka aka ye ho.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knobs.
Ghana this year, Bamunyana, Jubia Mama Kwaba, Sunjefia Peace 104.3, and it was Guso Wuti Kasiabo in Yachawui. And some be told ya now what you munya DTA Yasinikoso. Yatuni di Ghana this week, Yaka Kayo. Now what you mu and a Ghana Mampany, Ura John Dramani Mahama, or Negana for the Donano, Ego Piemu, Ewas from J Park for Kwan Kanagana Mampany, or Benfo John Evans at 50 males, or Jena Humie. Now Mampanica sign a Wuchirum say, who are reset agenda, now by this in additional, a young Kanagana Mampany, or Benfo Professor Evans at 50 males, and this Odihuno, into a best pin for one sum, send a banner said Odihuno, a best share of Benfo John Evans at Tamis and Munyam.
13 long years may have passed, but for many of us, pain of Professor John Evans Atamel's departure would always remain fresh.
Ghana Mampany Ura John Dramani Mahama na wachimu wadi ensemu etudwa salamati kuku apentel na mani boniye.
Na wachimu Mampany John Dramani Mahama demedase aprobo kopiemu ewo oti mantemu ebra na omubo jadata ewo Dambai College of Education eno Mampany John Dramani Mahama ereto adehia wo nkwanta anim se wo masundwe emfa ntuma pa infra.
As part of our commitment to improving the lives of Ghanaians, the government through the Community Water Sanitation Agency has prioritized the reconstruction of the Damanko Pasa water system.
Enia wutiye Mampany John Dramani Mahama salamat kukwa pencil ene din semi ebreye.
Na wachimu ena fotosanfo ura to ba force na komasi ko kenkan na wochirimu say. Owe ne yakoso owiase nkofama so. Enya sunsanso owiase amadodo na sika so ene Israel fo di baby oto bombo na woto bombo na tese wiase nyina so no gujamu na so nyina mu mpo no enhyehyɛ ya pa abane di gu apono so na abo maga na sika se manyini ohamu chichemu enum atiri pomiensa.
Mr. Speaker, despite global economic uncertainties, Ghana's economy demonstrated robust growth. In the first half of 2025, the economy expanded by 5.3%.
Na enu atire no ena owura atofo no ochire mu say aban no se na wa hye Ghana fo bo no sa pepepe no obeyo obeboa ma nema bo aba fom ama Ghana fo komu ha omo.
We pledge to pursue the following to reduce inflation. We pledge to implement aggressive fiscal consolidation drive aimed at reducing the fiscal policy, fiscal deficit and borrowing.
Ora atoba forcing air for to some for and ano ya wada ko pie mu na sebedwe fi ensemu yi wadi tuja.
Na our budget nsem no mu a eno na fotosamfo ese COVID-19 levy ena afen so national health insurance levy ene VAT flat rate ni akeka ka ho no wo mu yi bia firi ho na o matibi nso eso.
Right, Honorable Speaker, I now take you to fiscal policies and give you an update. The Speaker, I start with VAT reforms. The Speaker, in the 2025 budget statement, we reaffirmed our commitment to the people of Ghana and the business community to undertake comprehensive value-added tax reforms this year.
For the Sanfon so etwa so kasaye essay, nursing and teacher training allowances so abayno etia.
Mr. Speaker, I am pleased to inform this House that we have paid all nursing and teacher training allowances from January to June 2025.
Eno achinsu galamse nsem so fotonsafo ekasei efa ho.
On the 8th of July 2025, His Excellency President John Mahama inaugurated a task force to tackle illegal gold trade and smuggling.
Aswafo we sika samso Dr. Keso Ato Forsen.
Na Ato Forsen odumanya force akire mu say big push agenda ben so di hunu no be for sanse hye so ma kwan ne akwantempon dodo na de ye hu say eso yitum.
Mr. Speaker, as part of the big push program, we have also selected the following abandoned road project for which no dedicated funding was allocated for by the previous administration.
Na osatire mu say big push and so di hunu sika bandi bewrum 13.8 billion Ghana cedis. Fotosan for rat to forcing and what in some two dwan no ya wada bra akoma sika no working kan ye.
Na bra no fotosan for aye crowd say obaba kan budget no e dia ma oman no. Dom kuma e wo mra shebedwe fie epie ye na ansa na wo mu ebepie no. Minority whip or san so ayensa won adwoagiri mra shebedwe ni. Onumonyamfo Frank Anodompre e ka sei.
I will not on any day defy your authority. Speaker, we have lined up a number of activities to back home our demands. And to the extent that these violence visited are not atoned, we cannot be part of the presentation of the media budget.
Na ebra na dom kuman epie ye no womo ekopi mo se womo chem se niam bia entwa yie ewo ablekuma not abato no emo mo tro partition e de koma chief of staff eno so sei e na womo ekaye.
We have built our democracy to a very admirable point. The chief of staff, not to bore you with words. Ghana is seen as a beacon and a fledgling democracy. We think that we have contributed hugely. The two main traditions, the MPP and the NDs, both have contributed hugely to building our democracy.
Enia yeti ye wono aye minority chief of Yera Frank Anodompre na nu achi no majority leader onmonyamfo Mahama Yariganso ekasa edefa ebra dom kuma ne epie firi mrashebedwe fie.
I'm not surprised that our friends opposite fled the chamber before he presented the media review. It is obvious that they have been monitoring the performance of the economy.
Na Imano Akoli any William Gentu and a diamond boy free Mashebedwe fie Ebrahim.
Na enwache no Bolgatanga Central Mashebedwe ni Urumunyamfo Kwame Isaac Adungo. Wanoza kasabi no wochire mse na budget pa na kurokuro wa kama se enka na tete asante abaya yi. O sibire bi atwamu no enka na budget ya kenkan se ya e chense na wo maku. Quotation ko ne Bible mu nsem ko so we die ya ntibi Ghana asem na Ghana 40.
Today they know what the big push is about and the projects that we have earmarked to implement under the big push. For those of you who were wondering what 24-hour economy can do for the people of Ghana, we have indicated how we are going to drive growth through the 24-hour economy. The Growth 24 is there. We have also indicated how we will use the 24-hour economy to improve transportation and to improve tourism in our country.
For Isaac Adongo Bolgatanga Central Amrasibedweni eno nso wodi ensamui etudwa William Gentu ni manola quality amanboy from Rasibedwe fie na wotwimu
na wotwimu ana oswafo a wo hya mano ne ensam so nimunyamfo Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa ebra foto samfo ebekenkan budget no eno wo se wo hya aban no niam a waye busumi nsie no anya asem keto akra ya de papa na wo se abandada no na nka esika sam de na kompesa o mo se no kra.
We have demonstrated that we have superior competence, superior capabilities. We care deeply about the people. And it's all about caring for the people and having deep love for country. When you care about the people and you love the country, you will prioritize and you will invest in real programs and projects that improve the lot of the people. We saw over the last 80 under the Akufo-Addo administration.
William Gentu any Emmanuel Akoli and Edin Semi Ebresom yen.
Na akomasika ne kenkan chire no na president a wada dwedifon kabo muko efre no taga no traders advocacy group Ghana ora David Amwate na wo chire mu say adwedifon mo de budget no ase na ense dan fo mu hu na nko mo hwa ni mu ni say na nka onumnyamfo no be chire mu hu ni say dollar no ya pegi sika sei na okuta Ghana cedi opebi a obenya aban nka ho asem enti we say no dollar no wo chena na kofom ade chena ekosoro wo mo enti we say no o ma hu so mfaso bia.
As a trade advocate in India, my expectation wasn't met. And your money is saying, say, peggy dollar rate at the port, 2% import duty, you know,
Ora David Amuati were president of that tag ekuna no ena wono so de nsɛm tu gya wa bra akomasika no na yakenkan wie achi
na akomasika no nsɛm no mu a ena nam so mapanyipa a wada guta ano Dr. Joseph Obenso ebo aban na ba so pa se ebra foto sanfo ekenkan budget no wose aban di niema aguakom se de be ya sidi no ebetimi agyira ne nan so se sa anamo no eya anamo papa.
Yeah, I'm saying, they are not yet anymore. Na Ukraine, the stability of the local currency. Na and she say, over there to acquire say, let me sustain ta gains here, yen. The also edit also as a Quambiana or Mobecosono or she say, Papa Modiatua, Yenya against here, but to also na in a Yamoa to any idea.
Panyipa wada guta ano Dr. Joseph Oben nene ena yede bremo
na watwi mu ena bambo so afo Dr. Edward Omanebo ha o kire mu say Ghana yasundwe hu nsem no Ghana fonta muchuku na aban ne die kire ne titiriw ene boko ena lavanyo.
While the overall internal and external security of Ghana remains stable, we acknowledge that the situation in Boko and Alavanyo and their immediate surroundings remain quite volatile. The Ghana Armed Forces is actively monitoring developments and have put in place robust mechanisms to ensure any potential escalation is swiftly contained in the interest of a peaceful and long-lasting resolution of the conflicts.
Dr. Edward Omanebo bambo so afo na watwi modin nsɛm yi etudwa Salamat Kuku Apentel ene Patricia Sefafisha no de amanebo yi ebesom yen
na watwi mu ebra bambo so afo Dr. Edward Omanebo Boama ego pie mu ewo government accountability series no ase ene wo se wo hye asrafo adwuma mu omafa nkrofo bi mu a nanka enwo se yefo wo mo adwuma.
When I assumed office as Minister of Defense, I instituted an inquiry into the enlistment of would-be officers. 452 Ghana military academies were investigated.
Na bambo asuafo onumunyamfo Edward Omanebo Salamat Kuku Apentel ene Patricia Sefafisha ene din semi ebreyen.
Na enu akire no Dr. Edward Omanebo onumunyamfo sa akire mu say Ghana fo bisa so mampanyin wi amhye ne wen ene wo so baby ade petrol gu no arena chi say ya tam enu nti no esi aeroplane fitam e France.
The date that is scheduled to return to Ghana keeps extending. It's extended for 2 months before, for 2.5 months before. And in this case, as we speak, the aircraft is still not in. We've been given a date, but I don't want to put that date out because I've been given too many dates which did not materialize.
For Dr. Edward Omanebo bambo so afo na watwi mu ne Salamat Kuku Apentel ene Patricia Sefafisha no de amanebo yi ebesom yen.
Ranking member Wadamra Shebeja ekua womo ehye bambo ene efisem so onimonyamfo Reverend John Intim Fojo wasan so eye asensa Omra Shebedwani so ekasa de fa bambo so afo nsem o kan se Ghana Armed Forces at day $32.64 million eka womo de no na dwen efa ho sei
benso a abaya hodo a abetwam wonyina aboa wom apagya wom ammunitions mu wom fighter jets mu ene armored personnel carriers no ne ade ene ni padodo wom afa wom nyina then yes be ya support to armed forces.
Reverend John Intim Fojo ne ena wotiyi
na wachikro ya mu no so afo a ohra so ya ehwa asase ne obade ne patwe ho hia so Urumanyafo Madolama Kofibu a wo kire mu say small scale mining lances be ya 55 and aban baye watwam.
In the fight against Galamsey, it must be noted that 55 small-scale mining licenses issued during the transitional period were revoked at the beginning of the year. Additionally, 907 out of 1,278 licenses, and these are small-scale mining licenses, are now under review for possible revocation due to irregularities identified by the Small-Scale Mining Review Committee.
Orumanyamfo Emmanuel Kofibu a osofo hwe asase na obade ne patwe hu hia so ene na watwi modin nsemu etudwa Patricia Sefafisha ne Salamat wana mane bonie
na wasenkura mu ene osofo hwe ensase ene oboade ne pa wode adom yonumunyamfo ama Kofibu a enso se Galamsey kono ye kono kakran no ogidie se eden a aban ne ebedi enkunim ewo kono emu.
The Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources is on course to achieve its mandate. Its mandate is to ensure the sustainable management and utilization of the nation's lands, forests and wildlife resources, as well as the efficient management of our mineral resources for socio-economic growth and development. But let me make it clear, the Ministry is under no illusion that the fight against illegal mining is an easy one. We know that it is a marathon and not a sprint. We will definitely prevail at the end.
Aswafo owe ensase ene oboade ne pa wode adom ye onimonyamfo ama Kofibua Patricia Sefafisha ene Salamat Kuku Apento ene tro nsemi ebreyen
Abodjeku ahwa apomde hu nsam so amrase bedwafie onimonyamfo doctor na you afri oka hu bi fiduasa asokore mrase bedwani ena na watwi mu akire mu se Ghana Medical Trust Fund abaya ye ne se National Health Insurance Authority omofutu mu sika 20% ene wode kwa akoye sa Ghana Medical Trust Fund no na anhwa Everyone National Health Insurance for Omabrepa.
Yaba committee no ye hu free mu don kuma ye hu free mu yamfa ye ho anhye ho ye support it and yaba floor no so no yan support it because we don't want 20% of the NHI fund to finance that. Ye pese omo hwe COVID ye omo ye campaign no won say omo ba omo ye COVID ne free oba oba ye no so we hu say impo apomji here I was say yeah specialist hospitals. I was say yeah more specialist training and subspecialty training. I was say yeah yes I didn't free NHIL.
Doctor Nana ayu afri ye onumnyamfo efiduase asokore mrase bedwani na wachi modin samu etu dwa William Gentu eni manola kwale wana mane bonie.
Na ochimu anata no north mrase bedwani onumnyamfo Gideon baako ene wo bisa woswafo hwe akwan ene akwantempo so onumnyamfo Kwame Gavins Agboja ese akwan bi mu a ewo tano north eye boma tepa kwan ene boma ekrom akwan ne ekeka ho no ede anamo ene otu afa ho.
The Speaker, I would like to ask the Minister for Roads, on behalf of the people of the Tana North constituency, the progress of work on the following road projects. The Boma to Tepa Road, the Boma to Diankwanta Road, the Boma to Yamfo and the Yamfo Town Roads, as well as the Boma Town Roads.
Eni awuti ye Tano North mrashe bedwani onimonyamfo Gideon Boako na enu ena oswafo ehwe ya kwan eni akwantempo so onimonyamfo Gavins Agboja einanu ese.
The current program, the Boma Tepa Road and Boma Town Roads were awarded under the contract titled Upgrading of Tepa, Boma Tanoso Road and Boma Town Road 40 kilometers. The contract, which was awarded on the 25th of November 2021, commenced on the 1st of March 2023 for completion by 28th of February 2025.
Aswafo hwe akwan ni akwantempo so onimnyafo Gavins Agboja ne na otiye.
Na watwi mu na sen north mrase bedwani onimnyafo James Jache question ko piem appointment committee mi ebisa ne se onimnyafo LGBTQ+ ho nsam no so musen ene wo se o me dem info aso.
You see, I was in Canada when LGBTQ was liberalized. I was one of the people who was against in my community. So answer to the question is that I will never support LGBTQ for cultural reasons.
Olumanyamfo James Jache question ena yetutu na no appointment committee ni bibia koya obey also for be di kira obeboa asoye hwamoro ni kita hudie so ena na wotwe modin nsam etu dwamenola kwale ene William Gentu na mane bonie.
Na oswafo hwamono ne ensam so onimonyamfo okujeto ablakwa ese Ghana mabunu bet se ahanum ya womo akopie mu ewo Cote d'Ivoire dodo no a madada womo yesi bibi di killnet kwa obenya adwuma aye na enu ena oswafo a anase mrase bedwanima adehia womo Opru East onimonyamfo Emmanuel Kwaku ebusa ne se dia na mo ena otu dia fa no so ododo na womo nsaka womo a enche yade womo ebeba oman mu.
Mr. Speaker, so far include collaborating with relevant Ghanaian and Ivorian authorities, not leaving out Interpol and the ministries of foreign affairs in the affected countries, in the case of Cote d'Ivoire and in the case of Nigeria. We continue to take measures to address this challenge.
Aswafo she amanone nsem so onimonyamfo okujeto ablakwa Emmanuel Akoli ena William Gentu ena omotro amaneboyi ebreyen.
Nanu ablekuma no for about wo onumanyan for Rabina Oben and odi munkunim na na wotwi mu na se badwefie chairman Right Honorable Abansumana Kingsford Bagbin emo opinini di nse dwumadie efrase.
Oben Arabina, having been elected a member of parliament, do in the name of the Almighty God swear. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of Ghana.
Onumanyan for Rabina Oben ablekuma no for masebadwani na wabra opinini wodi nse ehwa adonkum anse ye yentena ha ye ne ye kono na ye se onumanyan for Frank no dom prince o madwagin masebadwani mo ko hin aden
cannot be part of the swearing in.
This was specific to the swearing in. Other individuals who engage in it.
Onumanyan for Frank no dom prince o madwagin masebadwani ni na no ache ni speaker e dia futuo ma onumanyan for ne say ba wa bayi enye say ne yehu wo kina yehu ane yen soso ha de bia kokwaji ko na wusi ha.
Honorable member, you are welcome to the house. You have to proceed to append your signature to the oaths you sworn and hand them over to the clerk of parliament. Once again, I congratulate you being the youngest member of parliament.
Right Honorable Abansumana Kingsford Bagbin na masebadwefie chairman ne na etwagu ye Emmanuel Akole ni William game to amanebo na watwi mu firi masebadwefie
na ebra na yeje onumonyamfo Ewurabna Oben atumu ya amamre ni amane de amano no ya tese dom kuma ewo mrasebadwefie epie eno ne nam so ma okankwe South mrasebadwani onumonyamfo Ernest Adomako se bia wo mpie no nye ne kwan so
omo ho kan se bibi omo fi se enkoyi mo no omo ho kan se ombetimi awoke out omo ho kan se ombetimi aka de ombeka afa ho na me de madwemi me fi se enye the best enye ne kwan so ano no
Akankwe South mrasebedwani onumonyamfo Ernest Adomako na yete nenka William going to na afe Emmanuel Akole ene de amanebo efiri mrasebedwefie ebreye
Onumanyamfo Ewurabna Oben ene wode ne ntoma abebochi ne ye de ano ewo emrasebedwefie fo de ano na eno na dom kese ne ba no dani onumanyamfo mama yarega wochim se speaker se say ya doso enya asem keto atu tadi ensaka na emom ye wom ne say yemfa hunu na Ghana fo ehunu dum kuma no ne enu kwase ye no yenye.
Mr. Speaker, the NDC now has 2/3 of the House. Mr. Speaker, let me repeat that the National Democratic Congress now, for the first time in a very long time, has 2/3 of this House. Mr. Speaker, with this number, we can do many good things for this country. With this number, we can carry out significant constitutional reforms to make this country better. Ghanaians today have given us all the numbers that we need to reset Ghana. And indeed, Mr. Speaker, I want to assure Ghanaians that what President John Dramani Mahama said when he was being sworn in still stands.
Onumanyamfo Mahama yarega dom kese ne ba no dani ni William Gentu ni Emmanuel Akole na watwi mu di film masebadwefie besom yen
Panyipa wada Africa Center for Parliamentary Affairs Yewra Dr. Rashid Draman na wose wo share dom kuma no wo mo eswapa eno dom kese no so omo adoso ye 2/3 no wose wo mo eyusu anase wo mo didi djuma wo mo fa nye de beboa oman no.
The supermajority can use its numbers to revise the constitution, particularly the articles that are not entrenched, to revise it, to favor one political group or another. There could also be the possibility of everything that comes to Parliament gets passed without proper scrutiny, debate, compromise, and consensus, as we saw in the 8th Parliament. Because at the end of the day, the supermajority gives the NDC the numbers that it needs when it comes to the Parliament counting heads.
Panyipa wada Africa for Africa Center for Parliamentary Affairs, Dr. Rashid Draman.
Now what you want to for at the Magana Road Transport Coordinating Council? We are here ya boa. What you come up piece FM so na wo chire mu say. And ne once the near dia to fango liter biaso no. A driver phone point me ntua. Enu nti no. Send Ghana phone nim say na onum ho asentua de boy ye tie so no 15% obesan de aba. Na obesa de 5% to kra sa aka ho. Esan say nyomo ne be fa sa aka no. Ghana phone na ye nchentua bi.
Giving you na abaya system. Engineer say chairman minister no eja kunya transfer sana kudina ba. E delay ka kan di ba kunya transfer for. Na de na ke dia for chairman ke kan ya kan ni matchen. Ba ya so ka say petrol ball from the research lot of. And the young man kan na de amendment exercise. Ba ya say no. Na ko so na say the bibia you to petrol say mu bia. E ma nema bo ko. It is a so dia e nema bo aye den so ba Geji tumuzo gani ile peni ni betona afonso price amala bapobeka. Dokwa zamu say ti so no neme dia bo amako. Yehwe enema dia adwuma ko ade bo no rather na koso from. Inama adwuma ne tie na ayedo. Am to account so and e find 1 cedi per liter of fuel ya san.
Owura wo hene yebo a eye chochorofo Edema Ghana Road Transport Coordinating Council kunu na wochimu wodi ensemu yi etuja.
Conference of Heads of Private Second Cycle School and our more aban na baso papa say we share free SHS program ya what day wo more private schools ni bi ahihye mu eye aduosia na kasamafo ema ekoyi Naftali Chei ba for e kasa sei.
Emu aban na baso was a initiative way. Shas na aban man say schools no kra no say next academic year. Nankane hihye mu no de yan kran schools no e kan free SHS policy no. But akoba ne say e pusu aban kakra say esan say wasebon na ho behia sanke en schools ni bi ne inform nhyase bro ne say pilot no. Eni aban hihye mu ne kosi say the schools no be eduonu enum 25 ana ke de omo behye mu. Ene say nyame adaroma egusu aye pusu a se aban dia ko eduosia 60 eniso ene nkranhye so sem kese na ne wama yen kra bro ne na ye hwehwe kra so se mu eduosia enhyase afie ya no nkranhye yen so ye hye ne bon so se we will not fail him.
Onipa yetene nka ayakasama former Conference of Heads of Private Second Cycle School onumonyamfo Naftali Chei Bafo
Majun Cherebre and Adrusui, na ansana no akenkanfo me Sadat Muhammad Mene.
Mame akosia etonam.
Obin bless or some answer that you me chow se bench markers boy dija or my Ghana. Policies inti or by the nepo dadumayeno and a man for from the sabrato obia the sabono for policies politics inti when you are any him. Ayasemu Dr. Lesampa ben daddy Japan retired Greek director Takra de Odumina for Pios Abeka say asadwen so no for watchre wo bunzan wo so wacha mu nyina pepepe aduana abakofi adubo aten wo se daddy lumba yakopon onfa okransi yi ante araba pillar 2 ono so sa pepepe daddy lumba busua wo se yakopon enchechire mu nyina re fantastic over for se asadwen so wo se NPP propaganda no panti mu jiri se bebo amuni mu amusa mu so na mu ye nyina nse da sabi emfa kwam bosha infaso bia ni da so bia ni mu na mo se keka kire Ghana fo mu akasa mo dachi mu so mo be she Ghana fo bo o se we nyina na mo keka nyina no yentro o se Ghana fo mu mo ni nda ho pa na MPP de o mu ntimi mo Ghana o mu nyamfo kufi afo o MP se yoso o se wo chiawo Crespo fufuo ni de ni wo so no so chi MPP fo nyina no ne de media budget ne de se bi announce story nko a no mo kenkan bibia nim Dr. ya wo say adutum Francis Adomako wo so wo chia mu nyina ko mensa pillar 2 won so se o say daddy lumba nyankopon emfa okra ensi ye papa Haji Safia Muhammad NSMPP National Women Organizer hope for odumanya for Naomi Owusu next Greater Accra Regional Organizer ko mensa pillar 2 say o chia mu nyina papa na Crespo makenka ba ko dada ana meboa Crespo fufu won so se wo sere MPP fo nyina se MPP fo o se Ghana for 2024 economy no mampanyini so far how far yente ho asem da men na AC form Dr. Yaw o se adutum o se wachi Crespo Makai afena Makai ante makenkan wisdom nana odie no de nana kwamo aboate na Blekuma Central no so ne die nie wono so se daddy Lumba na wono so na busha wo mo yakọ papa na wo se in fact wa ye bi de asom Ghana adwenkese Jombo adu incoming national chairman NPP nana kwamo aboate se wonchi anie Komesa Plateau makenkan ante odie no so makenkan Eric Kwakubuadi patriotic voice became was one also sreg Ghana for what video mantem nyina yenuanom na wona wo asante mantem say adesrede kutudwe egu form sa dansa yemasundwe mra sabi oman ba koma yentimi kunkum ye ho sa oman na sundwe nti wo besre pa se momma asundwe emra won so ne dia wodi ebetu mu eno no Eric Makenkan Crespo Makenkan Komesa Plateau won so Makenkan wodi na kwamo aboate won so Makenkan wodi mo da bambo ho esa no obi de ebekempe ohun baako na yetima kan foforo nso de na nso sana mo de bae no aye bebre o de abadodo nti senate bia no obi de bekam nti fache ye ntimi ankan a o de no a na o de ache omo de efa peace 104.3 so yi omo de na making kan e de afiri hoyi Azeman o de na mahuni uti ayi nka me yetwam Azeman Ventures Chronom o se woni market na opposite pepepe wo so no so dade abusuafo nyina no ne music industry fo nyina o mamu nyina no munhyeden o se nyankopon wa na o de mo no wo je yenkyekere ho hwe na dade de obi adadi we nso so teacher Kwadwo Tapanyina susu wono so sa pepepe na wo kan ya konsem wo se enkoma dade abusua ene Ghana nwomtofo nyina ade kese pa no na ato Ghana fo no nyamfo Eric na naje ma prempe ahafo ano nof mrahye bedwani wo se wo chia papa akis me sahwi bekwai wo se dadi ejebu wajebiti asede chese metia na mewra hopopopo oh menana ene menana ba ne menana bema ejebu wajebiti ase eja ye fanchekere re wono so ne dia odi ebetu mu eno no na teacher Kwadwo Tepa Azeman akismi won so makinkan odi wo se John Domani Mahama o mampanyini Ghana for se ayuko Ghana for da wase papa baba Mahama wo boase wo se daddy Nyankopon won fa okra ense ye great Alex Sahwi Adabokrum mansada as usual T74 Ghana this week no boafo 89.9 FM Sahwi Adabokrum yokura Sahwi Adabokrum for ene boafo FM fo nyina ye da masese mukura mu nkoso na mumbo ye chidom sa pepepe great Alex won so me chia papa se wodo wadwon kyera betum yaw afum wo so no menyamfo Alex tete Nyankopon won kyera papa MVP ni wo Sahwi akontombra baba Mahama makenkan Capito go so mensia that Lumba won so Nyankopon won fa okra ense you no menyamfo mevisa wa kumse nka MPP National Women Organizer who for Dr. Mahamadou Baumia former vice president Endi Chebi obey current president and wodi anu so betu master planner junior Kentampo si news no ayedeja adas FM Kentampo monkoso na mombodwuma wo menyamfo David Boache Bono East Regional Secretary master planner junior wo se wo chia papa na Woody no it's me risky me said who udini ba won so daddy and now say ya consem en confirm abusa mad lion have hwidiem won so ne die no say ene ye wa ha now so china yenim ha enim na enim o china ne wura ho daddy wasum Ghana sompa Nyankopon won hyira wo na babia ukubia no o ma odabrepa na etwirim Baroski asrewa enso die nie won so so wasre MPP fo nyina so nkeka won ho bom 2028 won je tumi from free NDC ensem Dr. Ya was edutwum was say o cha papa ma adwen amodi aba no master plan makenkan baba Mahama won so makenkan Daniel Kwaku nipa tete awutu briku o si Peace FM Nyankopon nhyira mo papa mo ma yete ne ekoso oman mu onu nyamfo yugina he o se o chia obohye ba amnesty gosu zongo o si in fact President John Dramani Mahama ni NDC omuntimi mo Ghana for omuntimi mo Ghana dollar no ye hu ba bi gina hu na ma boda so kosoro no nyamfo mebi sa wakumsen o se o chia papa master plan mad lion ya wafum Baroski piti brum abrewanko won so die ni Dr. Brana Champion next president Republic of Ghana o se o chia papa bohye ba amnesty gosu zongo makenka master planner Baroski bohye ba moda ba bebre esi ya na amanfo die ebekam Kamala Masama Bruni won so anwumiri me chia papa Joshua see do good evening so Daniel Kwaku nipa tete wo se Nyankopon nhyira Peace FM yikuram Nyankopon wo nhyira won so papa pa yaw wo so no so wo kwawu manfe na wo tie kasebo no edi afiri mu nyina no yedamase se mo kan ye ho awie aha na berebe me ye kwan na yede kasebo na sie DJ Young Boy edi weekend party mix etwaso Paul amen sozi wo so wo chaya yuko NDC for so o se omo ye Ghana